Hi everyone, my name is Jane and I am your finance doctor. Previously, I've shared my 7 steps to success applicable to your health, finance, and relationship matters. Step number 1 on my 7 steps to success is knowing the facts, knowing the truth. And today I will talk about not only the famous law of attraction but the other laws of the universe that you should know about. Why? Because there are implications of not knowing them and not going with the natural flow. So stop fighting and learn them so you'll have a more harmonious life. In this video, I will read 10 of the 50 laws I shared in my book, The Finance Doctor's Tips and Tricks What You Don't Know Can Hurt You. I will talk about the law of conscious detachment, law of compensation, law of activity, law of group consciousness, law of fellowship, law of association, law of reflection, law of denial, law of fearful confrontation, and law of dissonance, also called self-delusion. So, law of conscious detachment. It says that Buddha's earthly teachings are best summarized by one of his statements, and it is your resistance to what is that causes your suffering. By suffering, he meant everything that doesn't work in your life, such as relationship problems, loss of loved ones, loneliness, sickness, accidents, guilt, monetary hardship, unfulfilled desires. When you accept what is, you accept the unalterable realities in your life without resisting them. Some things are facts. They exist no matter how much you resist. There is nothing you can do about it. Change what you can change, but have the wisdom to accept unalterable situations as they are without wasting mental or physical energy attempting to change what you cannot change. Out of this acceptance comes involved detachment, the ability to enjoy all the positive aspects of life, but to allow the negativity to flow through you without resistance and without affecting you. Law of compensation. It says that you and you alone are responsible for everything that happens to you. All is the result of your past thoughts, words, and deeds, which form your present attitude. Your attitude towards life and life experiences has returned to you in a form of reward, problems, love, and joy, or as confusion and trouble, as well as heartbreaking experience. These karmic rewards and punishments can be delivered immediately, later in your present life, or in a future reincarnation. Law of activity. Action is a result of thought and part of a triad. Every thought produces an alchemical process in your consciousness and is the manifestation of motive, intent, or desire. This union of two is necessary for action and will ordain the karmic implications. Law of group consciousness. Every one of us is part of a great energy gestalt and connected in the level of collective unconsciousness. Each individual aspect of the gestalt has its own electrical system, its own vibrational frequency, and interacts with all other aspects. We are all electrically connected to one another and to a certain point. On a higher self of psychic level, it is possible to tune in to anyone else and to draw upon the awareness of the entire gestalt. Law of fellowship. When two or more people of similar vibrations are gathered for a shared purpose, Their combined energy directed to the attainment of that purpose is doubled, tripled, quadrupled, or more. The esoteric awareness has been used by esoteric religions, healing groups, and worldwide meditations for peace. Law of association. If two or more units have something in common, the commonality can be used to influence or control the other thing. The amount of control depends upon the degree of commonality. The more in common they both are, the more the influence. For example, if you pray while holding a Bible, you will be more likely to experience a spiritual connectedness. The Bible and prayer share a commonality. Law of reflection. The traits you respond to in others, you recognize in yourself, both positive and negative. It has 4 primary manifestations. 1. That which you admire in others, you recognize as existing within yourself. 2. That which you resist in others and react to strongly in others is sure to be found within yourself. 3. That which you fear in others is something which you are afraid that exists in you. 4. That which you resist in yourself, you will dislike in others. Your goal is to let go of fear so you can open yourself up for more unconditional love. Law of denial. When you refuse to deal with a highly emotional issue or refuse to take responsibility for an unpleasant situation, you avoid living up to your potential. Such things can be put off for a lifetime, but the effect will be experienced mentally and physically, or as a lifestyle manifestation until you correctly fix the situation. Law of fearful confrontation. If you fear doing something and yet have the courage to do it anyway, you will soon do a mental flip-flop and may even become addicted to doing it. For example, if you fear skydiving but forced yourself to do it, the experience could generate the internal release of beta endorphins. These internally manufactured opioids chemically resemble opium and are quite addicting. The more you skydive, the more you will want to skydive or ski or gamble or whatever it was that you originally feared, and it causes you this internal rush. Law of dissonance. You are going to experience mental discomfort when you hold 2 conflicting beliefs or when your actions do not agree with your beliefs. For example, if you believe that smoking is bad for your health, yet you continue to smoke, you believe extramarital affairs are morally wrong, and yet you continue to be involved with people outside your marriage. You believe that you should be a patient mother, yet you continue to yell at your children. The law says that when your beliefs and actions are incompatible, you will attempt to reduce the resulting discomfort by changing either your actions or your beliefs. The smoker will become an ex-smoker, or he will deny or rationalize the health threat. The adulteress will either stop or rationalize her actions by saying, "What my husband doesn't know won't hurt him. And besides, when my needs are fulfilled, I am a better wife." The impatient mother changes her behavior or rationalizes her attitude by saying, "It's better for me to yell and release the anger than repress my emotions." The law of dissonance is sometimes called the law of self-delusion. Again, my name is Jane. I'm your finance doctor, and I can be reached at info@thefinancedr.com or call our office at 407-520-3586.